Hey, Life Groups. Thanks so much for joining here. As we talked about on Sunday, we have this chance to be the church together, following this sort of tagline of "You can do it, we can help." The idea behind Sunday was this: moms and dads are by far the most influential people in a kid's life. They are going to be the ones who are going to have the biggest impact on the life that they live and the kids' lives as they get to experience who Jesus is through mom and dad. Because we know that they're the most influential ones, the best thing we can do as a church is come alongside and support moms and dads to be the people God's called them to be. So the point of the message was to look at, we looked at Deuteronomy 6, 4-9, and that's again called the Shema. This is something that not only did Jewish people have to listen to when Moses shared it, and not just something they tied onto their arms near their hearts or onto their minds, it was actually something that they memorized. And as it says in the text, do this when you're walking down the street, when you're doing these sorts of things, when you rise, when you go to sleep. It was something that Jewish tradition had them, reciting twice a day. So as soon as they woke up, they recited the Shema. When they were going to bed, they recited the Shema. It was to be that reminder that this life with God, the one true God, was to be incredibly important. What we needed, what God needed from his people was to just build that relationship with him as best they could, and then they would have something to actually pass along to the next generation. And so our hope was, in this message, was kind of twofold. One, we just wanted to clarify, we understand moms and dads are the best people to pass along a life of faith to their kids. But we also want to come alongside as their church. And so Southridge runs these great kids ministry programs, and we have things coming up like, a kids camp in the summer, and we have things happening on Sundays, and there's all these events that take place because we do want kids to have more and more exposure to who Jesus is as Savior. So the second part of the message was an invitation to the church to come along and see, we need you. We actually would love to have more people involved in the we can help part of the you can do it, we can help. So the invitation was, get involved, be around. We'd love to just get you connected. So, for the May 4th Sunday, we're running like people can actually get involved and see what it's like to be in the nursery or see what it's like to be in the portable with us in Welland, for example, or any of our locations. And the idea behind that was give people a shot to see what it's like to serve in ministry. And beyond that, they can sign up. Some of the hardest part of this job is getting people through the paperwork to get them ready to serve. So after the service, the idea was, let's get your applications filed, let's get your police checks done, let's do Southridge Cares. That's a program where we run to keep kids safe and protected, and parents and adults as well. So the idea there, let's all get involved and be part of the important calling that this Shema has, not just to know who God is, not just to live a life knowing who God is, but to take all of that and pass it along to the next generation. And our hope and our desire is that more of us can be a part of that together as we help raise the next generation, knowing mom and dad are going to be the big key players in that, and mom and dad need support. Sometimes that support comes in their kids can be safely cared for so that they can attend church. Other times they're being supported. If you saw the video that Corbin talked about, he talked about Matt being an incredible impact on his life as a kind of a spiritual, leader for him. And you could be that too. And we would love to see you be a part of that. So again, parents, you can do it. And Southridge, we can help. See ya.